What's up? What's good? What's poppin'? What's cracking? What's percolating? What is really good in the hood? It is your man, Theo Butler, coming to you live from, I guess, the Bleachers. We call the show the Bleachers. We call the show the Bleachers with myself and Marcus Dupree, a.k.a. just Dupree, a.k.a.
Mr. Go Get It Out the Air.
Mr. Go Get It Out the Air, a.k.a. Mr. Tom Brady, a.k.a.
Mr. Go Gators.
Mr.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We had a little situation. There's too much Georgia stuff, so I had to.
Mr. Go Gators. It's Mr. Go Gators. This is our first show. It's live. We coming to your Facebook Live. We want to say what shout out to everybody and everything like that. We got my man Chris holding it down on the camera. Chris, let us know if we got questions. People come in and everything like that. The first thing we're gonna talk about Super Bowl 51.
What's Chris' nickname? Ain't Mr. Will Motion?
Mr. Will Motion, aka Mr. Will Motion behind the camera. The first thing we're gonna talk about the Patriots.
Go Tom Brady.
Beat the Falcons in Super Bowl 51, 34-28. A lot of people say it was rigged. That's the blowback from the Falcons. How you feel about it?
My only question to the Falcons fans is, was it rigged when y'all was up 28-3 or was it not? I mean, it was fair then though, wasn't it? It was fair when the Falcons blew out the Packers too. But it's rigged now, I'm just saying. No, but on the serious note though, Tom Brady and the Patriots, they have a brand. They have a system. And they never shied away from their brand or their system, no matter how bad it got. The Falcons don't have that system yet to where it's like, I'm gonna look at you and I don't care how many times you get burnt, but I got your back. The second half, when things start getting a little crazy, everybody starts second guessing the play calling, and nobody was second guessing the play calling when they was up 28-3.
Not running the ball. I was watching ESPN First Take. Shout out to Stephen A. Smith, Carly, and Max Kellerman. I was watching that, and Stephen A. Smith, like some of the Patriot players, stopped by First Take and couldn't understand why the Falcons stopped running the football. But Kyle Shanahan got a job as a
head coach.
So
Well, he had that job before.
We're gonna see how that worked though.
I wonder if that had anything to do with why he didn't care to say that.
Brand new coach, brand new general manager. We're gonna see how that works out for y'all in San Francisco. Good luck, my homeboy.
Hey, but they got you to get Watson. I can coach Watson.
We're going to see what Watson look like at the next level. I ain't sold on that. Let's move along. So, I'm the football guy, you the basketball guy, right? The Sacramento Kings beat the Golden State Warriors this past weekend, 109-106.
The super team. Yeah,
the super team. Draymond Green jumped all in, Kevin Durant's yam cakes. I call it yam cakes. That's my own personal saying. But he jumped all in his backside. He jumped all over Kevin Durant. He says if you don't know, if you got an issue with that, then you just a loser. You don't know anything about basketball. How you feel about him jumping all over Kevin Durant?
I like it. Hey, ain't no superstar. Hey, Kevin Durant jump on some of them, you can't be the superstar and feel like nobody can't say nothing to you.
I'm just wondering how Kevin Durant feels. You come from Oklahoma City, where you the person that's jumping on people.
Yeah.
To the Golden State Warriors.
Where somebody jumping on
you.
The way the Draymond Green look at it is, we had a title before you, homie. You trying to get what we got already.
But if I'm not Kevin Durant, though, can I not look and say, man, you ain't even on my level when it comes to being a basketball superstar. Who are you to talk to me like that?
But we teammates though. If you criticize somebody route running and that's your teammate, they should be able to take your criticism regardless whether you can go through the route or not, right?
Shade 101.
I'm just saying.
I didn't ask him to say that. I didn't.
When your teammates, you got to be able to take criticism from your teammate. That's why we teammates. I'm gonna help you get better. You gonna help me get better.
I didn't ask him to say that. I'm laughing because we had a situation.
Y'all had a situation like that?
We had a situation where something like that popped off, and I'm not gonna say anything because I'm still cool with the dude. But dang.
But yeah, I mean, the Durant just got to take. This is my opinion. When they first signed Durant, I said that Draymond Green wasn't going to be there that long anyway, because they don't need him anymore. Kevin Durant played the same role as him.
I've always felt like Draymond Green is the heart and soul of that team. Regardless of how Stephen Curry played, regardless of how Klay Thompson played, if you don't have Draymond Green, that's the glue that holds the team together. If you don't have that, you don't have the Golden State Warriors. That's just my personal opinion.
I was just saying the front office probably thinking, we got Durant now. We can trade you for about 2-3 players.
I sure hope they don't think that way. Let's stay on the topic of the Golden State Warriors because it just came out just a few days ago. As a matter of fact, just yesterday, where Stephen Curry addressed the CEO of Under Armour, who basically said that Donald Trump was an asset. And the media asked Stephen Curry if he agreed, and he said, yes, if you take off the ET part of it. So now there's speculation, of course, Stephen Curry is under contract with Under Armour until 2024. What do you think the chances are of Curry leaving Under Armour sooner than that to go sign with Nike? Because we know how Phil Knight feels about Donald Trump. So how do you see that playing out?
To me, I can see Steph staying with him.
Under Armour?
Yeah, Steph don't come to me as a guy that's going to stand for anything other than his own.
Well, now their stock just dropped 15%, so they're losing money right now.
I still don't see him taking it. He don't strike me as a guy that's going to take a stand for more than just himself. He seems like he just like, yeah, I'm getting paid over here, so.
Actually, to be honest, he said it's something that he's going to
Is the dropping of the stock going to affect his money?
That's a good question.
If it's going to affect his money, then he might be going on over there tonight.
He might be going. I would think. We got a question? What's the question?
From Kenny Miller. What's up with all this Bulldog, Pittsburgh stuff on the table? Where the Cowboys and Gators at?
Hold on, man. Kenny, we got the Gators right here. Dupree is
ready. I got you, Kenny.
He left his Cowboy stuff home, so
yeah,
that's all on him. You know me. I keep my Georgia Steeler gear with me everywhere. Not everywhere. Everywhere I go. So, Kenny, we got you. Next time we do the show, next Thursday, we're going to make sure that we have the Dallas Cowboy stuff and everything like that.
That's my bad because I came straight from work, so I ain't have all my gear with me.
You can't, but he's dedicated. He's here. He's here. All right. Next up, we got Terrell Owens is snubbed from making the NFL Hall of Fame this time around.
I am so mad about that.
What?
We talking about one of the greatest receivers in the NFL history, and he don't get in the Hall of Fame. He ain't get in the Hall of Fame because of how he is in front of the camera. He ain't no media guy.
I think everybody agrees with that.
He ain't no media guy. If he was a media guy, he'd have been in there.
I think everybody agrees with that. I think everybody agrees with the fact the reason he didn't get in the Hall of Fame was because of personal issues. But now, with that being said, should we not chastise the Hall of Fame voters because you allowed your personal feelings to get involved? Because stats speak for themselves.
They do that with the BCA too. When they were doing the BCA, it's always all right. If you ain't in front of where you need to be in front of the media, then you're gonna be on the outside of the media.
I think that listen. I don't agree with a lot of things that Terrell Owens did when he was in the NFL. I didn't like the way he went after Jeff Garcia when he was in San Francisco. I didn't like how he turned around and went after McNabb in Philadelphia. I didn't like how he turned around, and because you're looking at somebody that's just being given chance after chance after chance. How he turned around when he got to Dallas and Tony Romo and everything like that.
Well, Romo do throw win the ball. I mean, sometimes he had like winning on the receiver. You got. I understand Terrell.
Well, I put it to you like this. I'll say this. When you talk about a quarterback, that's one of the most delicate positions in the league. We'll go ahead and say what it is.
Everybody always over.
Yeah, exactly. If I'm Tony Romo, I'm thinking you threw Jeff Garcia under the bus.
So I'm all right.
Quick, fast, and a hurry. You threw Donovan McNabb under the bus, and you and Donovan were supposed to be boys.
Brother.
So at some point, I know you're going to throw me up under the bus. So am I really going to sit here and put all my trust in you come game time? Or am I going to put my trust in somebody that's proven, Whitney, who I know ain't going to...
Okay, there we go. Back on.
We back on. I thought we lost the signal.
Do you think, my question is, do you think Theo get in eventually?
I think he gets in eventually. I think him being a diva daughter and everything like that, and it's a shame that we got to say this, I think what wound up happening was they basically turned around and sent him a lesson. I think he will inevitably get in. There's no way in the world you keep Terrell Owens out of the Hall of Fame. I mean, at some point in time, they did put Ken Stabler in the Hall of Fame, and I thought Ken Stabler, quarterback of the Oakland Raiders, should have been in the Hall of Fame a long time ago.
That's before my time.
That's before your time. I remember the snake. I remember what Kenny Stabler did back in the day. So no, Kenny Stabler, he just got in last year. Not
Kenny Stabler. Let's make sure you say. I thought you said Miller. You said Stabler, right?
I didn't say that, Kenny. Kenny gonna do some big things this year, though.
You know that's my boy.
Kenny gonna do some big things this year. I think Kenny says. Can I say it, Kenny? Can I say it? Kenny says he's the best quarterback in the league. Yeah. In the city league. So
he put no flies on him, man. Him and AC.
So Kenny, there it is. He's vouching for you. So we Kenny. We winning a city league championship this year. We ain't even taking it back. That's it. That's right. Go
and every trapper.
Go Wolfpack. Hey, Black Magic. Yeah, we see you. Hey, Pink Savages. We see y'all too.
They're not Pink Savages anymore. They're the Dynasty.
Pink Savages.
Dynasty. I like that name. I like
Okay, we're gonna get off topic then. So we're gonna come back to this pro stuff. We're gonna come back to the dynasty stuff. How do they get to be a dynasty after one season?
TA said they're dynasty. TA said he's the best player in the league. Josh said he's the best quarterback in the league. Now, you know, that's not for discussion.
Well, I mean, okay, this man, maybe I'm too old for this. I might be too old for this. I remember the Atlanta Braves calling themselves a dynasty because they was always winning the National League pennant back in the day. I can remember the Yankees being a dynasty because they were winning World Series over and over and over again. I can remember the Steelers being a dynasty. I can remember the 49ers being a dynasty. I can remember the Bulls being a dynasty. The Lakers, the Celtics, the Cowboys. I can remember those teams being a dynasty. We're going to go hockey. I can remember when the Rangers were a dynasty. I can remember the Kings, the Islanders. We're talking about people that win multiple titles. How do you change your name from the Pink Savages, which, don't get it twisted, I like the meaning behind the name, Savages fighting for breast cancer awareness and everything like that. But how do you go from that to being a dynasty and you really haven't done anything yet?
They built for one. If you look at the way the roster built, now I can't lie. The way they roster
is solid.
It's built to be a dynasty, especially if they can keep their core together.
If was a fifth, we'd all be drunk by now. The reason why I asked you that question is because I remember when Robert Griffin first came into the league. Everybody anointed him the next coming up, and it didn't pan out that way. He had one spectacular year, and everybody was like, "Oh, what is it?" They had a great season. I'm not taking anything away from it. I just think being called a dynasty is a bit presumptuous.
But you got to believe it to achieve it. I guess in a sense of you can't say we the beginner and you.
No, I would never say anything like that. The dynasty is very presumptuous.
Hey, but that's okay. They got some guys over there believe in their product, they believe in each other, they believe in their system. So, you know, confidence goes a long way.
Confidence goes a long way, but I think Robert Griffin had confidence coming in the second season. Anyway, let's move right along. We talked about the Steph Curry Under Armour deal. We talked about Terrell Owens. We talked about Kevin Durant and how he got his yam cake jumped into by Draymond Green. He said last week that the media made up the beef between him and Russell Westbrook. Do you think the media made it up, or do you think there's some legitimacy to it?
I think there's some legitimacy to it.
You think
he ain't keep it real?
He ain't keep it 100.
He ain't keep it 100. But see, that people do that though. Me and you be playing together right now. The whole time in my head, I'm like, boy, I'm getting about here.
So what you're saying is he didn't want to have an uncomfortable conversation with Russell Westbrook.
Right. But if they brother, you supposed to sit down and say, hey, Theo, you know what I'm saying? Hey, I know it's only week 8, but I'm already looking to.
I'm with you. I think that's the conversation that you got to have. But if you don't have it, then you got to deal with the repercussions and consequences of your conversation or lack thereof. If he's dealing with it right now, how do you think? How do you feel about how Russell Westbrook is dealing with the separation of him and Kevin Durant?
I think Russell Westbrook handled it like a G. He ain't speaking on it. He ain't telling nobody how he feel. Because if Russell Westbrook really tell people how he feel, he probably wouldn't be able to get on TV.
The show would probably go from being G-rated to R-rated.
They should do a hard knocks with OKC and follow Russell.
We're gonna take the football program.
We need to do hard knocks. Y'all need to do basketball and follow
hard
Russell.
knocks. Showtime. Y'all need to do hard knocks on Oklahoma. But you know what? That's not good though. Because I don't think there's ever been a team on the Hard Knocks series that has been successful that season.
Oh yeah, never mind. I need my boy Russell to get that. Hey, I want Russell.
That's the kiss of death right there.
I want my boy Russell to do it. I mean, I respect Kevin Durant as far as a basketball player, but I really don't respect that decision to go play with a team that. First of all, you're going to play with a team that just won it recently.
Stephen A. Smith has some strong opinions about that. He feels like you shouldn't leave the team that just beat you.
Right.
You should stay there and try and earn your own.
I mean, that's just like me. That's like me when I was in the middle league going to play for the Flame Blanca. I would never dare.
But well, I'm gonna tell you like this. Here's what I get from Kevin Durant. Is he a superstar player? Yes, he is. Does he have a superstar attitude? No, he does not.
No, he don't.
I don't think Kevin Durant wants to be that guy, and I think
he could have stayed in OKC and be like, okay, I'm gonna let Russell.
And never would have happened.
He could have let Russell do it.
Never would have happened. For him to be just another guy on OKC, they would have needed at least 1 or 2 more superstars.
They had just traded for Oladipo. He didn't give him a chance to fix the roster before he balled. He already was balling before.
Man, I only got so many lives left on the face. I ain't got time to wait.
But he could have went somewhere else. I agree with him leaving OKC if he wanted to choose to do so. But if you look at all the other teams he could have went, see, I'm stubborn. That's why I lose a lot in basketball and football. If you can go help somebody else that never been there or haven't been there in a long time, that's a bigger achievement than me going to play with the Warriors.
Okay, staying on that subject as far as leaving team. You say you fiercely loyal, which is definitely respected. So do you feel like Carmelo should leave New York, or do you feel like he should stay in New York?
I don't feel like he personally should leave New York, but if New York want to get rid of him, they should. Because I don't feel sorry for Carmelo Anthony, because Carmelo Anthony had a chance to leave and he wanted the money. So
I think he should leave. He's got to know.
He wanted the money up front. Right.
He's got a no trade clause in his contract.
Yeah, so they can't trade him unless he gets two.
I think he should leave. I think when it's all said and done, people say what they want to about not winning championships and everything like that. I've won a few championships, still want the Wolfpack to win a championship, but I won one. Charles Barkley, you can just tell where he's going at LeBron James, and we'll address that later on, how he's going at LeBron James. To a degree, him not winning the NBA title hurts him. So if I'm Carmelo Anthony, I won at Syracuse, I won with the USA basketball team, I need that on my resume.
I blame him for two reasons. When he was at Denver, in New York, before New York traded for him, they had the perfect roster ready to make a run at a championship. But he was selfish. He didn't want it, because if he would have just waited to the summer that year, he could have signed and it would still had Gallinari, Wilson Chandler. They would have they had a team ready to, but he forced his way out of Denver. So the Knicks had to trade their whole team for him.
I'm gonna say this, and it's gonna sound real wrong when I say it, especially when you consider Golden State just one. But not really, because I remember Golden State when they had that three-headed monster with Tim Hardaway and the fellas back in the day. I don't see the Denver Nuggets winning.
No, I'm saying if he would have just finished the season, when he got traded from Denver, he was going to be a free agent that summer.
Right.
He forced a trade before the trade deadline. If he would have just waited it out,
right,
he would have went to a better situation. Because the Knicks had a bunch of young talent that they had to give up to even get Carmelo. So what I'm saying is, if he would have waited, not staying in Denver, but just finish the year out and then walk over there during the summertime, he would have had a better team around him and he would have been able to win longer. But they traded the whole team for him. They just now getting him pieces back 5 years, almost 4 5 years.
There's talk now of him being able to go to Cleveland. What do you think about that?
I think it's a good move.
I think it'd be a Carmelo. You need to go holler at your boy LBJ. Cleveland's not giving up any pieces for you because LeBron needs everything he got.
You hear what LeBron said? LeBron said, put Kevin Love in the deal. That was LeBron.
Wait, hold on. What did he say?
He denied it. Of course LeBron denied it.
Right.
Of course, but yeah, the report is that he said he told Cleveland management to
I don't like that. I don't like that.
I would have traded Kevin Love last year personally. I don't see what he do over there besides standing and being a statue.
I will say this. Tyronn Lue is the one who's starting to use Kevin Love the way he's supposed to. I don't think the coach before him, I don't think, he didn't use Kevin Love the way he's supposed to. If we're talking about Kevin Love is not a perimeter player. Mm-hmm. He just happens to be a down low player who can shoot. When he was with the Minnesota Timberwolves, he was an all-star. And he was an all-star because he earned his bucket.
And also because he was 85% of the offense. Right. When you were a rhythm player, you got to touch the ball.
Right. And if you remember, think about last year going all the way back to the NBA Finals against Golden State. He was giving them problems because he was working them down low. So I wouldn't include Kevin Love. As it stands right now, Cleveland does not have that many bigs. I wouldn't get rid of Kevin Love. I'd get rid of somebody else. But no, Kevin Love is not a member of that trade. Because at the end of the day, Carmelo, I'm finna do you a favor. You're not gonna win where you at. You're not gonna win.
Well, the Knicks won't do it without. The Knicks said they're not doing it without Kevin Love. Cavaliers said they're not.
They backed off of that. They backed off of that.
Oh, they said they'll do it without Kevin Love now.
Well,
the only thing they can do is trade J.R. Smith or Iman Shumpert back to the Knicks, and the only thing Phil Jackson won't either one of them back.
I wouldn't do that. If I'm Iman Shumpert, I'm not going back to the Knicks.
J.R. hurt, so I don't know what they're gonna do. I think LeBron just needs to stop crying. Number one, he's the best player in the planet. Stop crying about you ain't got no help. You won $100 million for 1 year, and now you say you ain't got no help.
That's another subject. We talking about the dude that's the greatest player in the world. Some people say he's better than Jordan.
I ain't never heard Kobe get in the meeting and say, "Hey, if I had some help around here." How many times you heard Jordan or Larry Bird or Magic Johnson get him to go?
Mike ain't never asked for help. I'm a Michael Jordan fan. People don't give enough. You young cats today don't give Mike enough credit, and that's your fault.
Well, he has some good role players around him, but If you're a great player, you don't complain about what you don't have. You make the great players around you better.
That exactly.
He said our roster, this is what LeBron James quote was, our roster is top heavy. It's me, Kyrie, and Kevin Love. That's what he said. Come on, bro. You can't be the leader. Come on, LeBron. You can't be the leader of the team.
LeBron, if I was Iman Shumpert, matter of fact, I could be the 15th dude on the bench not getting no PT.
Right
I'd have to talk to you. I'd have to talk to you after that.
Man, nobody could have said that on LeBron, man.
LeBron ain't doing. I like LeBron, but LeBron James, his physique is just so he can look good when he take his shirt off.
Yeah, but them boys kidding him. LeBron, if you get mad with LeBron, he probably kill your career. With the people he know, like, don't sign him. Hey, when his contract up, don't sign him.
He got it like that. Yeah, LeBron got it like that. Speaking of LeBron, he got into an argument. Well, we're not gonna call it an argument. He has an issue with Charles Barkley. You just touched on it. How he's talking about he need better players around him. Charles Barkley said the same thing you said. You the best player on the planet. Just go play. Was Charles Barkley out of line?
No, he wasn't. He get paid to criticize. I agree with Charles Barkley when he said these players these day and age don't like criticism. They take it personal. If my job is to talk about the good things you do,
then you gotta be able to talk about it.
You gotta be able to talk about it bad. As long as I'm pumping you up and saying you the greatest player on the planet, I'm good. But then as soon as I say that you need to play ball and start crying, then I'm threatening. I'm trying to kill your legacy.
See how he throwing a little shade? Golly, you make me feel like me right now. Anyway, no, I don't think. I think Charles Barkley said what he needed to say. I think when you, excuse me, and I just do that on camera.
Yeah, you did.
We live. We live, Facebook. We live. This is what we do.
You need some water?
We live. I don't know if I need some water. I just finished walking, trying to play some football or anything like that. Listen, at the end of the day, I think what Charles is speaking from is the truth. You're the best player on the planet. You shouldn't be worried about Golden State. Golden State should be worried about you. As far as him needing help to beat Golden State, listen, you were down 3 games to 1 because LeBron James could very well be telling the truth. You were down 3 games to 1 to Golden State last year. That was without Durant on the team. Durant, and it's not Golden State's fault. Durant wanted to leave. Golden State took him in. They got rid of some key, not key pieces, but they got rid of some pieces, some role players to keep him and everything like that. So it's not something that we saw. The only thing LeBron James can do is sit back and say, dang, we do need some help. Because I honestly sitting right now, I don't believe that the way the Cleveland Cavaliers are currently constructed, that they have enough firepower. Even with Kyle Korver coming over and everything like that, I don't believe they have enough firepower.
Ain't nobody in the league really got enough firepower to beat them.
So is he wrong then? Is he wrong then for saying we need some more help?
He's right for saying that. He's wrong for saying it to the media. You go have that conversation with your team.
That's what Shaq said.
And your GM, and you call a team GM owner meeting, everybody in the room and say, look guys, I love everybody, I respect everybody in the room. I believe everybody in the room can contribute, but honestly, we need help. You see what Golden State got? I would have a roster next to me and say, you see what they got over there? We need something over here.
Yeah,
like I said, you gotta. That's how you do that, and then your players will understand. Hey, I don't really want to trade nobody on this team. I don't want to cut nobody on the team. We can bring another superstar in here and keep everybody.
So Dan, listen, this is for you. I know you the highest. Your team has the highest salary in the league. I know that luxury tax is kicking your behind right now. The message might not have been delivered right, but as far as what he said, if you want another NBA title, and I know LeBron does, if you want another NBA title, LeBron is absolutely right. He needs another superstar on that team, because when y'all get ready to run into that 4-headed monster, because people keep sleeping on Draymond Green, one, he ain't finna get suspended in the finals this time around. So that's not gonna happen. So I don't believe Curry is gonna be hurt like he was going into the finals last year because they was chasing that the Bulls record. So yeah, you need some help. Charles Barkley got arrested.
Charles
I said Charles Barkley. Has
Charles
Barkley been arrested before? Okay. Charles Barkley got arrested. It just wasn't now. It wasn't this time. Charles, I love you. The round mound, the rebound, brother. I love you. So please don't hurt me.
If I'm Charles Barkley, I come out of retirement and sign with the Warriors.
I don't think Charles Barkley could make it up and down.
I don't need to make it up and down the court. I just need to sign.
I'm gonna stop because listen, Charles, you 6'3" something.
He's 6'2".
He's 6'2".
He never was that big. That's the NBA live.
Don't even matter, Charles.
Right.
I love you. I can't even have you coming in my direction, Charles. It's nothing but love. I don't even want no problem at the end of the day.
He should just sign with the Warriors to get a ring, though. They don't even got to play. Just sign it to them.
Just to spike LeBron.
Luke Walton, you haven't a championship. Luke Walton got the Lakers and he played. I mean, rubbing out
Listen,
for that
when you're a bench player and we scrimmaging, I contribute mightily. Because I'm down there getting with you when ain't nobody watching.
Luke Walton was on injured reserve that last championship we got.
Because I was in there putting that work in.
No, because he's soft. That's why he's
Drugstore cotton soft?
Yeah.
Luke, that's him saying that. I'm not.
Sorry, Luke. I love you to death.
I'm
You're a
not
great
talking-
coach, man.
Listen, I like what you're doing with the Lakers. You bringing my boys back, so I appreciate
He's
it.
good in college.
Yeah. But, so Charles Oakley got arrested last night. Warranted, unwarranted?
I'm gonna say he was wrong in the sense of like you don't really gotta act like that. I don't care what somebody is.
Charles Oakley, somebody's granddaddy, right?
Right. Not only that, but you just gotta have a better perception of yourself. Like you don't wanna in front of the Magic World God on TV. Now you know everybody gonna blow it out of proportion. Whatever, however you was mad, I'm not saying I don't know what the man said. He could have said somebody wrong.
Said he was on Stephen A. Smith. Chris and I were just listening to it. He was on Stephen A. Smith Sirius Radio, where he was basically saying he was sitting down and he was asked to leave, and he had a problem with being asked to leave because he wasn't doing anything wrong. So
on top of the fact that he's mad because he got to buy his own ticket. You know the Knicks don't even give him tickets because
well, they don't give him tickets because he's critical of the Knicks. Now it goes back to what you said earlier about people not wanting undue criticism. Well, not wanting to be criticized. The Knicks have been horrible for a long time.
You know what the good stat is?
What's that?
Phil Jackson's Knicks were worse than Isaiah Thomas' Knicks. I bet y'all ain't know that. Go Google it. Isaiah Thomas had a better record with the Knicks than what Phil Jackson had with the Knicks.
Horrible. That go back to what we just said. The Knicks are horrible. So if somebody's pointing out the fact that your team is horrible,
right,
and you're the owner of the team, and this is somebody who played with the Knicks, and as I told Chris earlier, we could sit here and debate all day long that the Knicks would have won a couple of NBA titles if it wasn't for Michael Jordan, right? Charles Oakley's best friend. So when you turn that around, doesn't Charles Oakley have the right to criticize the New York Knicks?
Like Michael Johnson had the right to criticize the Lakers. They listened to him. They was a little bit stubborn at first, but you see who they went back and got.
But you know what?
We apologize. We need you to come back over here.
I think what it is, we can't really compare Magic Johnson to Charles Oakley because
I mean, we can't, but it's in the same way he can put on the line.
Right. No, I agree. I think they should be listening to Charles Oakley. This was a guy who shed a lot of blood, sweat, and tears for that particular team. He knows what it's like to win, and I think, he should be able to. But what does that say about ownership, though? When you ostracize a player because he and this is not the first time that we've heard about this in the sporting world. It was just recently where Eric Dickerson with the Los Angeles Rams, newly minted Los Angeles Rams, was told by Jeff Fisher, who's no longer with the Los Angeles Rams.
Good move, too.
Should have been going a long time. Jeff, I like you, but you should have been going a long time ago. We're now looking at an age where it's all right if I give you compliments, but it's wrong if I criticize you.
That's because everybody, especially these owners are so arrogant and like, I got the money, you shut up. I'm paying everybody. This is mine. Instead of saying, hey, you know what, you right.
So if you were a New York Knicks fan, would you be paying money to go see the Knicks play?
Nope. I wouldn't even turn my TV on for free.
Do you think the Knicks should trade Carmelo Anthony?
I think they should I think they should trade him just because they owe him that, because he's stuck.
We got the owner. The owner don't feel like he owes anybody anything.
I think they should trade him. This is what they should do. One of them got to go. Phil Jackson clearly don't want Carmelo. Clearly didn't want Carmelo. So my thing is, I blame Carmelo because Carmelo wanted the $100 and something million. Because he had the chance to not be a New York Knicks.
I think if I was Carmelo, I would ask out. I would ask out. Well, that's about it. We covered everything we're gonna talk about. We're gonna see y'all next week. We're gonna see y'all next week.
And then when we start spring coverage, off-season coverage. Spring off-season coverage.
This is why he's here. This is why we're here. Here's what we're looking at. The flag football season starts March 5th. Spring season in Tallahassee. We'll probably be talking about the teams starting next week, as well as the latest developments in the sports world.
Free agency signings, trades, player movement, new uniforms, teams dying, RIP to a couple teams no longer around.
Wow. Wait, hold on. What team? You talking about flag football team no longer around? We're gonna talk about that next week.
Yeah, we're gonna say that.
We're not gonna get it real quick before we go. Patriots won the Super Bowl, and we didn't talk about this. Patriots won the Super Bowl. Martavis Bennett, if I'm not wrong,
Not going to the White House.
is not going to the White House and is receiving a lot of flack about it. And there's another Patriot player, the cornerback, I can't remember, he's not going to the White House either. How do you feel about that?
I agree. I could have sworn America was a land of the free speech, free rights, and then as soon as you exercise your right, you the worst person on earth.
Is it fair? Tom Brady didn't go a couple years ago when the Patriots won.
And I see a whole bunch of excuses for Tom Brady, but I don't see not one excuse for Martavis Bennett.
So maybe Martavis Bennett should just say, I got some personal stuff I need to take care of.
I got a baby shower. I'm pretty sure somebody in your family pregnant, Martavis. Hey, tell them you gotta go to a baby shower. Somebody pregnant.
You and your brother are going out to celebrate your Super Bowl victory. The Bennett household has 2 Super Bowl
What if you
trophies.
say you going to put in work? You want a Super Bowl, you want another one. I'm finna go run these, put these routes in.
I can say something.
I ain't got time to go.
I'm finna go sign a contract with Uggs. This Tom Brady shit. Is Uggs short for ugly?
I don't know, but I'd be some nice shoes.
You would wear those?
If Tom Brady made them, yeah.
Even though they ugly.
I don't care. It's Brady.
It's Brady. Okay. Well, that's what it is. That's our time. We're gonna come back to y'all next week. Sometime between 4:30 and 5 o'clock. We're gonna make
Let's
it.
say 5 o'clock.
Sometime we're gonna let you know. Third Sports from the Bleachers with Dupree, Theo, in conjunction with WGTV Sports. We doing a big thing. Shout out to Leroy Smith, Florida State.
Hey, before we go, hey, y'all know the Gators had a top 10 recruiting class. Just so y'all know. I didn't know if y'all knew that.
Yeah,
we was ranked 31 before that Tuesday night, Wednesday, jumped up like 21
The
spots.
Gators did have a top 10 recruiting class, but you know who had a top 3 recruiting class? That part
I
right
can't even hit on it.
That part right there. See this right here? And my boy's going to the Super Bowl next year. My boy's going to the Super Bowl. My boy's going to the Super Bowl. I don't care who like it or not. My boy's
Somebody please inform him that Hines Ward and Jerome Bettis are still retired.
My boy's going to the Super Bowl next year, and my boy's playing for a national championship in about 2 years.
They got to beat the Gators. Some man did it
Going down this year. Going down this
Y'all
year.
ain't beat us in a long time.
Going down this year, 2 years ago.
We beat y'all with 3.5 years on
Get
the
you
one
out.
pass.
Hey, Third Sport from the Bleachers with Theo and Dupree. We out.